Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you how I organise my makeup. It has been a process. There's been lots of things added and changed over time. I'm moving in a few weeks, and for possibly 6 to 9 months I'm going to be living out of boxes, and all my makeup's going to be in boxes that I have to dig through every day, so I thought it's best to show you my setup now. I'm not showing you what I have to show off. I'm actually kind of embarrassed that people are going to see how much I have. I'm just showing you so that you can see how I organise it. But if you do see anything you're interested in, ask and maybe I can make a video or just talk a little bit more about it in some way. So I'll start off with what I have on the top, because that makes sense. So obviously I have a mug of tea at all times, and somehow I accumulate loads of pens by here. I just like writing lists. This is my big face brush, and I just keep it in there to keep some dust off it. Oops. Here's a container from TK Maxx, and it's just got my Urban Decay, Melt, MAC, Topshop, a few other lipsticks in it. This is all my bright liquid liners, and this is my Illamasqua lip glosses and a few others. All my Urban Decay pencils I keep in this, it came with like felt tips in it, but each slot has 2 in there. These are all my like chubby lipsticks, and all my lip pencils. Yes, I have a problem. So if you've seen my recent drugstore video, you'll know there's loads of Essence and NYX in here, but there's kind of a bit from everybody. These are my eye pencils that aren't Urban Decay. Then these are my powder brushes and highlighter brushes. These are my concealer brushes. Sorry, all my brushes are pretty much dirty, so never mind. These are my Wayne Goss and Sugar Pill brushes, lip brushes, foundation brushes, and my like cream contour brushes. Then these, this is from TK Maxx as well, but it's like a sort of stationary letter organizer thing. So these are my blush and powder contours, my eye brushes, and then I keep my dirty eye brushes in a pot behind my mirror, like, you know, my really, really dirty ones that can't be used again. Some of these look dirty, but they're just stained. Yes. Tape, tweezers, some of my like kabuki brushes, and then in here is where I keep eyelash glue and scissors and like the flat, the double-sided brushes, because obviously I don't want them stood up. These are just some glitters and like mylar flakes that I've got off eBay recently, and so I keep them out so that I'm using each one. Hello, messy bed in the background, never mind. These are my Jeffree Stars and some other liquid lipsticks that I use a lot, and then my MAC acrylic paint, which is what I use as black liner the majority of the time. This pot just has like everyday things, like mainly lip balms and pencil sharpeners, and then I use this to clean off some of my brushes quickly. Flash palettes and some Colourpop gel liners that I've got recently. Again, a TK Maxx thing, and it's got my Illamasqua lipsticks, my Hourglass powders, and then mixing mediums, primers and glitter glues. This is just a bunch of skincare and face stuff. So this is the top drawer of my IKEA, whatever it's called, thing that everyone seems to have. These are my Maybelline colour tattoos and Illamasqua, Zoeva, Inglot, Kiko, like either bases or gel eyeliners. That's glitter eyeliners and like black normal pen ones. Some more sort of base things, and then my mascaras, and then at the back it's my brow stuff. These are just old glossy boxes, and then this one is a stationary one, probably from Tesco or something. In the second drawer I have another stationery divider. This one is from IKEA. These ones are all glosses. This part is all liquid lipsticks. The second part are lip stains and liquid ones that don't dry down to a matte. And then here are just the lipsticks that I don't use very often. And then I've got like basically leftovers from my kit in there. The third drawer is a bit of a jumble. I've got that blue case from IKEA is full of my full-size lip tars, and then I've got some minis in this one. Then it's mainly Urban Decay palettes, like all my Vice palettes are there, and then these ones here, and then they're all my like mini deluxe sample lipsticks and a few lip glosses, and then the rest of it is just full of like empty cases and like empty things I've washed just in case I ever need them. I'm a bit of a hoarder and I don't like throwing things away. The fourth drawer is just a hair jumble full of, I don't know, rubbish and some body creams. This drawer doesn't get much of a look at because I'm not really that into hair. And then the last drawer of this is just nail polishes and a few other naily bits. The ones in the stationery divider, they are loosely arranged by colour, and then it's mainly Ciate ones at the front and any other ones that didn't fit. So now onto my big set of drawers, and these are just, I don't know, normal bedroom drawers that used to belong to my nan. It's another one of the IKEA stationery dividers, and these are my foundations basically. Well, so these are foundations, concealers. At the back, I don't know if you can really see, but it's all powders, and then this section is all primers, pretty much. I've got a few other things tucked in the back, like, oops, the Dim Colour palette, and like a puff, and I think my Urban Decay one's down here because it doesn't fit anywhere else. And my beauty blenders are currently downstairs being washed, but they're normally by there as well when they are clean. So in the second set of drawers are basically blushes and highlighters and stuff. So Illamasqua blushes and a few MAC ones. This pot at the back, another IKEA one, has just my indie blushes, highlighters and contours. And then I've got my different face palettes here, like Tarte and Kat Von D. These ones are my indie contours, well, Shiro, and then other blushes, and these are my highlighters and cream blushes actually. No, this one's mainly cream blushes with a few highlighters on top, and then these are highlighters, and then everything that doesn't fit goes here, like my Topshop cream glow highlighter thingies, and Milani. My Feed makeup tips is here, and then some more Sleek palettes. I did have a lot of Sleek palettes, but some have been depotted and are in my kit. This bottom drawer is just like miscellaneous stuff, so mainly like lashes and cotton pads and face wipes, wet wipes. I use these for cleaning up my makeup a lot. But yeah, mainly lashes. I don't feel like I have a very good lash collection. Most of them are all like cut to pieces, and yeah, they're all a bit of a mishmash. Onto the top drawer of the other side, it's another IKEA stationery thing. At the front, where you can't see, is my OCC pigments, and then Makeup Geek Concrete Minerals. These are all Sugar Pill. And then this section is all lit glitters and the lit glitter glues. These are all just like miscellaneous single shadows, like the Topshop ones, and there's a few NYX. These are Illamasqua liquid metals and cream pigments and other loose pigments, and then there's some NARS Makeup Revolutions. And then at the back here, I've got some stencils for when I'm doing something geometric or whatever. And then underneath there's the toothbrushes I use for splatters, and then there's like lots of nail art gems and that kind of thing. This is a very important drawer. Onto the second drawer on this side, it's the majority of my palette. So lots of Sugar Pill, ABH, my Kat Von D Shade and Light, but the rest have been depotted into that one and another one. Yeah. the Naked palettes, and then this is where all my Z palettes live. So yeah, another very important drawer. Onto my final drawer, there's the Too Faced palettes that don't fit anywhere else. And then I have my indie palettes organised into these just IKEA like sandwich bags. So these ones are Aromaly, Shiro, much smaller bag for Virene, and an even smaller Detrivor collection. So there is some empty space at the back of this drawer, but there's nothing to go in it. I just realised I didn't really say what I was organising all this top stuff into. So here we've got a golden syrup, a very well cleaned golden syrup jar. That one used to have a candle. These three are from Tiger. This is just a stationery thing. This one used to have coffee granules in it. And then I think these are from Tiger as well. That's where all my boxes get thrown once I have parcels. Last but not least is this. Again, it's a like craft organizer thing, and I just keep it on the floor under my desk, and it's where I keep the rest of my pigments and glitters. So yeah, those ones are like MAC or whatever else. There's some craft glitters at the top. A lot of like sample ones from the Body Needs. And the best thing about this is it's double-sided. So in this one I have like Violet Voss and Eye Candy, some more MAC. Yeah, I love this thing. So yeah, obviously my lit glitters go into that other drawer, and I'm just not sure now where new glitters will go, although it's going to be in a box shortly anyway. So that is the way I organise my makeup. If you have any further questions, just ask. I hope this has been helpful and you can see maybe some new ways to store things and, you know, ways to reuse things you already have. Bye!